Ollivanders Wand Shop. If there's one shop that defines Diagon Alley, it's Ollivanders. Founded in 382 BC, Ollivanders is the most legendary wand shop in the wizarding world. It's run by the Ollivander family, with Garrick Ollivander being the most well-known wand maker during Harry's time. The shop is narrow, dusty, and stacked to the ceiling with long, thin wand boxes, each containing a wand just waiting to choose its witch or wizard. Wands sold here are made with a combination of wood and a magical core, typically phoenix feather, unicorn hair, or dragon heartstring. What makes Ollivander special is not just the craftsmanship, but the belief that the wand chooses the wizard. That's why new Hogwarts students come here for their first wand. Harry's wand, 11 inches, holly with a phoenix feather core, famously shares its core with Voldemort's. That connection plays a major role throughout the series. Ollivanders is more than a shop, it's a rite of passage. It's quiet, powerful, and steeped in ancient tradition. Even Voldemort recognized its value, capturing Ollivander to extract wand lore secrets during the Second Wizarding War. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes Joke Shop. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes is the chaotic, colorful heart of modern Diagon Alley. Opened in 1996 by Fred and George Weasley, the shop exploded in popularity almost overnight. It's located at number 93 and is filled with magical pranks, joke products, and useful defense tools. Some of the most iconic items include skeeving snack boxes, treats that make you appear sick to skip class, extendable ears, decoy detonators, and you-know-poo, a best-selling laxative gag that caused constipation among Death Eaters, at least in spirit. Beyond humor, the shop also produced serious items like shield cloaks and Peruvian instant darkness powder, which even the Order of the Phoenix used. The shop's success was so great that Fred and George dropped out of Hogwarts to pursue it full-time. Their innovation and courage gave Diagon Alley a boost during dark times. Even after Fred's death, George continued the business, keeping the spirit of laughter alive when the wizarding world needed it most. Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Gringotts is the only known bank in the wizarding world, and it's run entirely by goblins, creatures known for their precision, secrecy, and deep distrust of wizards. The main branch is located at the heart of Diagon Alley, in a tall white marble building that towers over the other shops. Gringotts is known for its high-security vaults, some buried miles underground. These vaults are protected by enchantments, dragons, and goblin magic, nearly impossible to break. Clients range from everyday witches and wizards to ancient wizarding families like the Malfoys and Blacks. In Deathly Hallows, Harry, Ron, and Hermione break into Gringotts to retrieve a Horcrux from Bellatrix Lestrange's vault, an event that showcases just how impenetrable the bank is supposed to be. The fact that they succeed is nothing short of legendary. Gringotts is more than a place to store gold. It's a symbol of power, neutrality, and the deep, complicated relationship between goblins and wizards. Flourish and Blotts. Flourish and Blotts is the main bookstore in Diagon Alley, the go-to place for Hogwarts students to purchase their school books, located near the center of the alley. It carries everything from standard textbooks to advanced magical theory, autobiographies, and even cursed tomes. It first appears in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone when Hagrid brings Harry to buy his school supplies. Every year, Hogwarts publishes a required reading list, and Flourish and Blotts always has the complete collection. It's also a hotspot for book signings and events. Most famously, Gilderoy Lockhart's chaotic fan event in Chamber of Secrets, where he signs copies of Magical Me. Though it may look like a regular bookstore on the surface, it carries powerful magical books that can literally scream, bite, or burst into flames if mishandled. It's not just a place to buy books, it's a crash course in surviving them. Eeylops Owl Emporium. Eeylops Owl Emporium specializes in magical owls and owl-related supplies. It's one of the quieter shops in Diagon Alley, but it's critically important for wizarding communication, especially before the invention of magical radios and enchanted mirrors. In Sorcerer's Stone, Hagrid buys Hedwig here as a birthday gift for Harry, a snowy owl who becomes Harry's first real companion in the wizarding world. The shop offers a variety of breeds, including barn owls, tawny owls, screech owls, and horned owls. They aren't just pets, they're reliable postal carriers used for delivering letters, packages, and even howlers. Eeylops also sells food, cages, and owl care supplies. It's a must-visit shop for first-year students bringing an owl as one of their allowed magical pets at Hogwarts. Florean Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor, Wizard Ice Cream. Located on the main stretch of Diagon Alley, Florean Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor was a beloved spot for sweet treats, especially among Hogwarts students and visiting families. Harry spent quite a bit of time here during the summer before his third year, enjoying Sundays while working on his homework. The shop is known for its magical ice cream flavors, some of which sparkle, swirl on their own, or change color. Florean Fortescue, the owner, was especially kind to Harry, offering him free ice cream and even helping him with his history of magic essays. Sadly, during Half-Blood Prince, Fortescue was kidnapped, likely by Death Eaters, and the shop was boarded up, symbolizing the growing darkness in the wizarding world. Madame Malkin's Robes for All Occasions. Madame Malkin's is the go-to robe shop in Diagon Alley. It's one of the first places Harry visits in Sorcerer's Stone, where he's fitted for his Hogwarts school uniform. Madame Malkin herself is described as short and smiling, and she runs the shop with efficient, friendly service. The shop offers standard-issue Hogwarts robes, dress robes for formal events like the Yule Ball, and protective enchanted garments. Robes are available in a wide variety of sizes and magical materials. This is also where Harry first meets Draco Malfoy, a moment that foreshadows their rivalry. The shop has remained a staple for students and adult witches and wizards alike, known for balancing tradition with practicality. Magical Menagerie. Tucked between larger shops, the Magical Menagerie is a loud, chaotic pet store that sells magical creatures of all shapes and sounds. In Prisoner of Azkaban, Hermione buys her half-Kneazle cat Crookshanks here. The shop offers more than just cats and owls. It also carries toads, rats, puffskeins, and other lesser-known magical beasts. The Menagerie isn't just about sales. They also provide guidance on magical creature care and have staff who seem remarkably knowledgeable. The air is thick with animal sounds, and the cages are stacked everywhere. The shop stands out for its personality, strange smells, constant noise, and a surprising level of magical expertise. It's a reminder that pets in the wizarding world are anything but ordinary. Quality Quidditch Supplies. Quality Quidditch Supplies is a dream come true for any Quidditch fan, located on Diagon Alley's main stretch. It specializes in brooms, uniforms, bludger bats, quaffles, and other gear for both amateur and professional players. Harry first notices the shop when he sees a Nimbus 2000 on display in Sorcerer's Stone, a broom that later becomes his first real piece of sports equipment. The shop also showcases top-tier brooms like the Firebolt, which briefly appears in the window display in Prisoner of Azkaban. Even if you're not a Quidditch player, it's the place to admire elite gear and feel the thrill of wizarding sport culture. It's loud, exciting, and filled with serious flying energy. Slug and Jigger's Apothecary. Slug and Jigger's Apothecary is the primary potion ingredient supplier in Diagon Alley. Located on the main street, it's known for its overpowering smell, a mix of herbs, pickled roots, and animal parts. The shop carries essentials for Hogwarts potion-making classes, including bezoars, bat spleens, unicorn horn shavings, and flubberworms. It's first mentioned in Sorcerer's Stone as part of Harry's school supply trip with Hagrid. While Snape handles potion instruction at Hogwarts, this is where students get the raw materials. The Apothecary reflects the darker, more clinical side of magic, where precision matters and mistakes can be deadly. It's equal parts pharmacy, alchemy lab, and wizarding butcher shop. Wiseacres Wizarding Equipment. Wiseacres Wizarding Equipment is the place for magical tools and classroom gear. It sells telescopes, brass scales, hourglasses, glass files, and other essential items for Hogwarts students. You can also find older, more obscure magical instruments that resemble enchanted compasses or timepieces. Though it's never explored in depth in the books, the shop is visible in the Sorcerer's Stone film when Harry and Hagrid walk through Diagon Alley. It's typically listed as part of the required stops for students buying first-year supplies. Wiseacres sits somewhere between Curiosity Shop and Science Lab, offering precise tools for the more academic branches of magic, like astronomy and arithmancy. Twilfitt and Tattings. Twilfitt and Tattings is a high-end robe shop in Diagon Alley, known for its elegance and exclusivity. Unlike Madame Malkin's, which caters to everyday students, Twilfitt and Tattings targets upper-class witches and wizards. It's mentioned in Half-Blood Prince when Narcissa Malfoy refuses to enter Madame Malkin's, saying she'd rather shop at Twilfitt and Tattings. Though we never see the inside, its reputation speaks volumes. The shop likely offers custom tailoring, enchanted fabric, and designer-style robes for formal occasions. It's a status symbol and a reminder that even in the magical world, fashion can be political. The Leaky Cauldron. The Leaky Cauldron is more than a pub. It's the gateway between the Muggle and magical worlds. Located on Charing Cross Road in London, it appears as a small, grubby pub to those who can see it. Inside, it's cozy and magical. With rooms available for rent upstairs, it's where Harry stays before his 3rd year in Prisoner of Azkaban, and it serves traditional wizarding fare like butterbeer and roast beef sandwiches. More importantly, it connects directly to Diagon Alley, through a magical brick wall in the back courtyard. Daily Profit Stand. Though not a full shop, a Daily Profit Stand is often shown in Diagon Alley scenes, especially in the films. It sells the most widely read wizarding newspaper, known for moving photos and dramatic headlines. Witches and wizards often gather around the stand to read breaking news, from Triwizard Tournament updates to reports on Death Eater activity. The Prophet has a mixed reputation, sometimes supporting the Ministry blindly, sometimes spreading fear, but it remains a key part of wizarding life and daily routines. Borgin and Burkes. Located in Nocturne Alley, the darker side street off Diagon Alley, Borgin and Burkes is infamous for its collection of cursed and dangerous magical items. It's not technically part of Diagon Alley, but it's closely connected and accessed through the same network. Harry ends up here accidentally in Chamber of Secrets after a misfire with Floo powder. The shop sells items like cursed opals, Hand of Glory, and vanishing cabinets. It also deals in sinister objects like Horcruxes. Tom Riddle worked here after graduating from Hogwarts. Borgin and Burkes serves as a reminder that not all magic is safe, and not all shops in the wizarding world follow the same moral compass.